Hi guys, so today I am filming my IMATS haul video, and it won't be all IMATS products that I got from the event. I also went shopping at the mall after in Toronto. So I'm actually going to split this video up into two parts because it is going to be super long because I did get a lot of makeup and brushes and little beauty tools, and I kind of want to talk about them individually. I'm going to split this video up into two parts just to make it a little bit easier for the eyes and the mind to be like, okay, makeup video and haul video with clothes and other random stuff. I did attend IMATS with my friend Juliana, and Juliana, if you're watching, thank you for coming with me. It was a blast. We had so much fun. And also a quick disclaimer before I start showing products and stuff. Yes, I did buy a lot, at least in my eyes, I think I did. But I do have a job, so that is kind of how it's supporting me. I'm using that money to buy things that I'm interested in, and, you know, got to keep up with the YouTube trends and what's going on. So stuff like that. And I had so much fun at the event. I saw so many cool booths. There were so many promotional items and deals going on in the event. There were so many booths, and I was pretty lucky with how everything turned out in the end. So I spent the day in downtown Toronto at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre, and then I went to the mall and we headed to Brandy Melville and Urban Outfitters, which is on the way to the mall, and it was just a really, really good day. And yeah, so it's pretty official that I'm showing you this bag, because it says IMATS on it, and then it says Royal and Lang Nicole on the back. I find that Royal and Lang Nicole brushes are such good quality brushes, along with Crown brushes, and some other brushes were there as well. So I'm first going to start with MAC, and MAC, like the booth, was at the very back of IMATS, like hidden behind this other booth. Like I would have never found it. And when my friend and I got into the doors, we knew that MAC was going to be the first booth to visit, because last year their sale on it was no tax and 20% off, and that's a pretty good sale for MAC because they are a more high-end, expensive makeup brand. So we were looking around, running around, and we don't see it. So of course we go to a brush booth instead first, and then my mom comes to us and says, I found the MAC booth, this is where it is, you girls should go there after, because it is packed. It's getting crazy. It's already not even 20-25 minutes into the actual event. I got a mineralized skin finish, and this is a highlighter called Soft and Gentle, and I've been wanting this for a long time. I just never got around to getting it because I have my NARS Albatross highlighter, and I've had my Benefit High Beam, and I've just been trying out so many different things that I obviously can't afford everything and buy everything, and I haven't even opened this yet, and it has a little plastic like slip on it. This is definitely more of an expensive, more like, you know, purchase, but it's totally worth it because I love highlighter on my cheeks. I used to have a love and hate relationship with highlighter, like how it used to be like too much for my skin, and it was too heavy, made me look like really oily and greasy, but I've learned to use it with a soft hand and kind of use it that way. And then the next product I have to show you is a lipstick, and this is a satin finish lipstick, and it's actually the lipstick I'm wearing today on my lips. And I've heard so many good things about it, and I'm so glad I finally got to pick it up, because last year at the MAC booth didn't have a lot of good color selection choices. So I'm really glad they had it at this booth this year, but again, we just ended up buying it at the store, and it's in the color Rebel, and like I said, I'm wearing it on my lips right now, and it's like this purpley fuchsia pink color, so it's not too much on the purple side, it's not on the red side, it's not on the fuchsia side. It's kind of like all mixed in together, but I would say majority is like a fuchsia purple with a little bit of a red undertone. So it's the perfect lipstick for me. I think it matches my shirt almost perfectly, if not pretty close. And the next product I got are actually a bunch of eyeshadows, and I actually put them in my Z palette, which I got last year at IMATS, but I haven't had it filled this whole year because I haven't really had a ton of eyeshadows to put in it. But I definitely splurged a little bit and got a bunch of their like Pro Pan eyeshadows that you can put in a palette, and they were $12 originally, but I got them for $9.60 because they were 20% off. So I'm kind of going to just go quickly through these eyeshadows because there are like 11 of them. So the first one I've been wanting for a while, and this is in the color Blanc type, or Blank type. You're not really going to be able to tell this far away, but it's basically just a like really pigmented white shade. It's like a whitish, nice matte color that you can wear on your brow bone or all over your lid if you really wanted to. The next color is Nylon, and I've heard a lot of good things about this one too. It's a really shimmery, yellowy golden color, so I'm excited to try that one. The next color is Rice Paper, and this is a goldeny, like sandy, shimmery color as well. So this one's shimmer just like Rice Paper, and Blanc type was matte. The next color is Kid, and this is just a matte, like almost, it is a skin tone color, like it blends in right in with my skin. This is the one that they were sold out of first, like one of the first eyeshadows they sold out of at the MAC booth in like within 20 minutes. So I'm really glad I went to the MAC store and they had it there. By the way, I apologize for not having my nails painted for this video because I've had like no time to paint them this past week. So the next color is soft brown, and it's just a matte brown. I've heard a lot of good things about this eyeshadow as well on YouTube. A very good blending color, crease color. And the next color is Cork, which is more on the cooler tone of the browns. It's a matte color as well, and soft brown is a little bit more like orangey warmish toned, and that's matte as well if I didn't say that. The next color is Swiss Chocolate, and this is a darker brown with a little bit of a reddish tinge undertone, almost like a light brick color. I think that's a really nice color for the crease. Mystery, which is a cooler toned dark brown. I'm really excited to try this one out. This is one of the ones I was dying to buy, along with Kid. And then this one is Patina, which is just like a shimmery, like medium brown color-ish thing. Can't really describe that one. It's kind of hard to describe. And the next one is Retrospect, which is like this goldeny, more on the silver tone, like of the eyeshadows. It's shimmery as well. And then this one I've been dying to get as well, and I'm glad they had this one in stock. And this one was in Copper Plate, and it's just a matte, like grayish taupey color. It's similar to Corey by MAC, which is a cult favorite here on YouTube and in the MAC stores. Just a little bit more on the gray side, so I'm excited to try that as well. Those are all the eyeshadows that are in my Z palette, and I'm excited to play around with those. Let me know down below if you have any tutorial requests that you would like me to kind of try out some looks with those, because I'd be really up to that and excited for that as well. Again, I know I did buy a lot of eyeshadows from MAC and then kind of an expensive powder and lipstick, but they did have their 20% off sale, and I usually don't shop a ton at MAC during the year if they don't have their 20% off sale going on, because it's not often that MAC just like never has sales, neither does Sephora. So it was like a weekend for sales because I found like I scored on a lot of deals this weekend, and I'm really excited and happy about that. Now I'm going to get started with some of the brushes I got from IMATS, and I'm going to pull out my favorites that I'm the most excited for first. So the first brush is actually a brush that almost every YouTuber has now. It's by Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman, who kind of designed and made the brushes, came up with the company. And it's the Expert Face Brush, and this is kind of how it looks in the box. I'm definitely going to play around with this. I heard a lot of people use it for like foundation and buffing in like face patterns and stuff, so it's a really, really good face brush. There were only 4 of these left at the booth I was at, and they were all like discounted, these brushes. And Real Techniques is kind of a medium priced company with their brushes, not super expensive but not super cheap depending on the one you get, like a face brush or an eye brush. I'm really, really glad that I got this. I'm really excited to use it. The next brush is the powder brush, and it's just basically like a gigantic face brush, and I feel like this is going to be great for like setting my makeup or even bronzer or any kind of type of face powder. I think it's going to work great, and I'm really excited to use that as well. The next brush is the blush brush, and it has the pink handle instead of the orange, and I just love pink. So I think that's a great twist how they made some of the brushes pink, some purple, some orange, and I'm excited to use that as well. Sorry, I keep throwing stuff and it hits the tripod. And the last brush, I was kind of intrigued because I haven't seen a lot of these type of brushes, and they're the setting brushes, and it's just like a super thin brush. I feel like this would be really good to like set my under eye concealer with some powder because it is still fluffy. So next I went to the Royal Langnickel booth, and I picked up a few brushes because they are such good quality and they're so good for the price they're like set at. So the first brush is called the Complexion brush, and it basically is just like a flat, like cut off, like very dense brush that I feel like will be amazing for contouring. That's exactly what I had in mind for this brush when I picked it up. And I also think this will be good for like highlighting your cheekbones with the powder. So maybe my Soft and Gentle by MAC will work well with this brush. And if you're wondering what the number was in the letter, it is in the like number letter combination of C185. So I'm really excited to try this out. I feel like it's going to be awesome. The next brush is just a synthetic MD eye shader brush, and it's basically just an all over shadow brush. This was $7 if I didn't mention, and this one was $12. And I don't know how much the Real Techniques brushes were. I'm sorry, it doesn't say on my, I didn't even think I got a receipt for that. But online I know it is a few dollars more, so if you can just base it off that. Anyways, so there's this synthetic one and there's a different like flat shader brush, but the other one wasn't synthetic. So this one's going to last you so much longer and go through so many more washes than the other one. This will basically last you a lifetime, so I'm really excited and stoked about that. The next brush I did get is the Super Eye Fluff eye brush, and it is in the number letter combination of C448, and it's just basically this huge like fat, it doesn't even, camera doesn't even do it justice, like brush. It's supposed to be for blending your eyeshadow, but I saw a very similar brush from Sigma, exactly like this almost, and a lot of beauty gurus use it as their like pick up their highlight shade and put it on their brow bone. So I think that's what I'm going to use this one for, and I'm really excited to try that one out. That one was $7. And then this brush was the LG Smudger brush, and it's in the letter and number combo C445, and it looks kind of like this pencil brush, but I feel like it'll be really good for like a definer in your crease, and I think it'll be still good for smudging, but I had it more in mind for the crease color and like really deepening in the crease, so I think that will be great. And then I'm really excited for these next two brushes. This is from the Crown booth, and this is in the number and letter combo C433, and it's the Pro Blending Fluff Brush, and this is almost an exact dupe of the MAC 217 brush. So if you do not own that, definitely buy this one. This one is way cheaper. I got two in the exact same two brushes because they're $8 each, and I'm noticing it does shed a little bit, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, but it basically is the exact shape, the exact color, exact size of the MAC 217 brush. So I'm almost going to maybe do a review on those two and see which one's better, because two for $8 each, so that's $16, and then there wasn't even tax on these brushes, and then the other one was like, I want to say like 19-ish or more with tax. So I picked up two of these, and I always need more than one like crease blending brush, because I mean, you're always using different colors. You don't want to keep cleaning that one brush over and over again just to, you know, switch colors. So I'm really excited I got two of these. The last few makeup products I did get were from, some were miscellaneous before IMATS, so I'm just going to say that first. The first one is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm, and this is in the color 215 Shameless, and this is like a darker purple color, kind of matches the color a little bit off maybe, but basically I will just swatch it, and it's this beautiful like purpley matte color. And I had a completely different feeling about this product when they didn't release their matte line, when it was like the shimmer ones, and I'm pretty sure I have one, it's a nude one, and it's in the color Precious, and I really strongly don't recommend it. I strongly dislike it as well, and it is in my products I regret buying video edition 2, which will be uploaded soon after this video. But I feel like they maybe reformulated this, or I don't know, maybe just the matte consistency, it's just 10 times better than that other one I have. The pigmentation's 10 times better, the smoothability, like everything is just so much nicer, and it still smells like mint, which I love, so I'm totally fine with that aspect, and the price is still the same. It's just the like pigmentation, how long it stays on. So this is definitely a product that you'd want to consider if you like matte lips and dark lips too. And the next thing I got was these, it's a cleaning mucular solution, and it says it cleanses the face, removes eye makeup, and soothes the skin, no rinsing required. And it's by the brand Vichy. I don't even know, I've never heard of the brand, but we sell it at the store xoxo, which is a drugstore here in Canada, and it's a 3-in-1 product, and the bottle just looks like that, and it doesn't have much of a scent. So if you're someone that really is not liking scents and bothers you and stuff, definitely get this product because it does work. I've only tried it a couple times, so I can't really do like full review or put it in a favorites video yet because I still have to experiment with it a little bit more, but I definitely like it for the amount of times I've used it. I think it's a good product. I know it is a high-end brand though. The next thing I got was a beauty blender, but it's not actually from the beauty blender booth. It was the one next to the beauty blender booth, and it was like 3 times cheaper or 4 times cheaper than the actual beauty blender. It's by the brand Buff Baby, and it's $6 for this thing. And I mean, once you wet it, it's basically doing the same thing as the beauty blender. I have so many dupes, and they basically all do the same thing as the beauty blender, and they're all in the same shape as well. So I mean, I'd rather pay $6 and replace them a little more often than getting, well, actually gotta replace my beauty blender just as often as these $6 ones. So I don't know, I was really happy that I got that, and they were selling those at IMATS because they were last year. And then I went to Sephora, and Sephora is having their 20% off sale this weekend. This video will be uploaded a couple weeks after then, so the sale will be gone by then. But it is 20% off for Beauty Insiders, but only the VIB Insiders and the Rouge, Velvet Rouge, Red Rouge, something Rouge so it's not the first level of like the Beauty Insider, it's the next two. Basically it's 20% off, and they gave you this really cute bag that's like reusable, and it has lips on it. It says Sephora, and it's a little blinding, but it's awesome, and I feel like I use those things all the time. Anyways, so we were standing in line, and it was like the busiest I've ever been to Sephora. Like, it was crazy. And they were handing out these free NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof eyeshadow bases. And it's actually funny how they gave me this, because I have one and I'm in love with it. I think it's like one of the best eye primers I've ever used. Better than Urban Decay, which is a little surprising. Like, I know, because so many people talk about that thing. And better than the Tarte 360 creaseless one, and this is the third eye primer I've tried, and I like this one a lot. And when I run out of that one, I'm definitely moving on to this one. And it's basically just a white tube, and it has a black cap. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, and this is like a little travel version that's tiny. Definitely recommend getting it. It's definitely worth the price. And then they gave me a NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base Primer, so I mean, I can never have enough of those. And the last thing, which I needed the most, I was in desperate need of, was the Benefit Fake Up Hydrating Crease Control Concealer. And basically I needed a new concealer, and I've been wanting this one ever since it came out. And I feel like this one will do wonders for my under eye circles, because I've just heard amazing things. And I love the packaging. It's kind of blinding you, but it's beautiful. And I think it's going to be great because it has the hydrating like solution around the actual product in the middle. And I just heard really good things about this, so I'm really excited. So this video is running a little bit longer than expected, so I actually am going to do a part 2 to this haul video, and it's actually going to be all like the accessories and clothing pieces, items like that, just so I don't make this video super long, because it already is long as it is. So if you guys watched this whole video and like made it to the end of this video, then give it a thumbs up or comment down below and be like, Clarissa, I made it to the end. So I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye guys.